Hi guys, it's Mr. Big Russ here. Today we're going to be doing it's not really a video tutorial, but it's more of a challenge for you guys. Basically the challenge is to create a Flash website in 50 seconds using Adobe Flash CS3. To watch the sort of tutorial if you're sort of stuck on what you got to do or want to try and improve it, then I recommend you go to the Adobe workshop, which is run by one of my lecturers at college, Jules. So go on there and I'll post a link in the sidebar and you can check it out on how he done it in 50 seconds and the actual longer version. But I'm going to show you what you have to do. The challenge is that you have to create 4 web pages which link to each other in under 50 seconds without using any copy and pasting, and from starting from the start screen, which isn't this bit, but we'll go through that again later on. Basically, this is the finished version. You don't have to label these, this is just because it's the longer version I've done. So basically what you have to do is create a website. If we go Control Enter, which is preview movie, you got 1, 2, 3 and 4. It doesn't have to be in that order, as long as you've got 4 pages which come up with the numbers like 1, 2, 3 and 4. They could be sort of there and linked all over the place, and the numbers could be wherever. So basically I'm going to go through quickly and how to do it. So basically what you need is you need to create a circle with this codec. You can see here on the right hand side of my screen I've got the codec here because I can't remember it off by heart, which would make it much quicker for me if I was able to. Just to let you guys know the fastest time which I've done, I've only been doing it today for like an hour whilst I was at college. Fastest time I got was 55 seconds and 31 milliseconds, so 45.31, which is a very good time. And it was sort of the best time until the end of class, when Carl, who I was competing against through the whole time, got 43.29, which was 2 seconds faster than me, which is quite a fair distance in what we're doing. Basically, so if you make a mistake, then pretty much you're out of this. It's very costly. So yeah, so I'm going to run through on how to do this. It's not going to be like under 50 seconds straight away. So to start off, we need to start off in ActionScript 2.0. So what we got to do, we need to change this to the oval tool. We create an oval, it doesn't matter what size it is, preferably around this size. We can press F8 or we can go convert to symbol, and we need to make this into a button. For the purpose of this, because this is the quick version, I'm trying to show you how to do it, we're not going to label anything. If you want to label stuff and sort of make it into it and sort of get used to it, then I recommend again checking the Adobe workshop. So we just click OK on that. We now have the circle. What we got to do now is we have to type in on brackets, press, close brackets. Then we have to open one of these funny sort of brackets. I don't know if you can tell the shape. It's you'll find it on your keyboard under sort of the plus button, and you have to press Shift to bring it up. And within these new brackets, you have to go to, then a capital A for and then a capital S for stop. And then we need to open up a new brackets, which is just the normal old plain brackets, and put 1 in those brackets, and then semicolon, and then close brackets with the funny shape. I'll zoom into this so you guys can see it better. So this has now created the action script for this. We now have to press Alt, and this then creates a duplicate, then another duplicate, and another duplicate. It doesn't matter where it goes. If you want to have it in order, whatnot, it doesn't really matter. We then have to create a new layer. This new layer then basically, go back on that. That's my bad, people. Then I'm getting it wrong. We need to insert a frame up to 4 frames because there's 4 different things. We then insert a new layer, and you can see now if we're doing this, it has created the frames. You then enter the text tool. You type the text tool as 1. You want to set all this up before you actually do this, guys, if you're doing the 50 seconds, because obviously this is going to cost you precious time. If I can find where my properties are for this, change it to quite reasonably big, that'll do. So we've got now 1. We now have to insert a keyframe. You can do that by right clicking insert keyframe or type *6. You need to insert 3 of these, or so there'll be 4 in total. We then need to change the numbers, so I'm going to work backwards to make it quicker. Change that to 4, change this to a 3, and then change this to a 2. With this now done, we need to then go onto our circles, change the circle, going back to actions, change the circles to 2, 3 and 4, and I'm just going to leave the last one 1 because we don't need to change that. We now need to create a new layer, and in that layer we need to change the action script to stop, open bracket, close bracket, semicolon, and there we go guys, it is done. If it worked properly, it needs to work like this so that it doesn't matter in what layout it does, but all the buttons need to work and go to a number. With this done guys, this is that basic script idea, what you need to do to create it in 50 seconds. I'm going to post my video response to see how quickly I can do it in. I say my previous best time was 45.31 seconds. That was without using these shortcuts. I need to sort of try and get them in. What I'd like you guys to do, if you want to sort of enter the competition, I'm not sort of the prize would be maybe a big shout out, which we'll work something out for you guys. Basically just post it as a video response in a nice video. It doesn't have to be HD, but just clearly so we can see what you've done, and if you possible you can sort of insert a time. I'm going to try and find a time watch which you can insert and I'll tell you about it. But yeah, so if you want to find the whole tutorial, check out the Adobe workshop run by my teacher Jules, or my lecturer, and he's a sound guy. His tutorials are very easy to follow. Don't give him too many views though, you might get a bit cocky. But yeah, so I'll link that in the sidebar. Cheers guys for watching. Check out for my video response on how quick I can do it. And well, let the battle begin. Cheers peeps, thanks for watching, bye.